I think this could be Grandma Jane.
I think it is.
So Grandma Jane is the grandmother to Bailey, you said, right?
Bailey, yeah.
So
of the Figs.
See if it's her. Grandma Jane, is that you? Hello.
Well, hello. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Monday. How was your weekend?
It was very good, thank you. We had the best sermon ever.
What was the sermon on Sunday?
Well, it was my son actually giving the sermon because our pastor was on vacation, but it was on the book of Habakkuk, if I'm pronouncing that right.
You are.
But we've been going through the minor prophets, and it really hit home. You know, wait on God for all things and trust in Him. And don't lean on your own understanding, which I'm really good at doing.
I hear you have a grandson who's making some waves.
Do.
Yes. And so you're grandma to Bailey, if I'm right?
Yes, Bailey Gillen. He's our youngest grandson.
How many do you have?
We have 5. And he's the one that's a little kind of nutty like his grandma, because the other ones, one majored in physics, one in chemistry, one in nanoengineering, whatever that is, and one in mechanical engineering. And then there's Bailey. He went to Liberty and majored in music, and he's just he loves music, and he's really good at it.
That's what I've heard. So he loves music, and apparently him and his friend, is Micah the other guy?
Yes, Micah is his co-worker in the music department, yes.
So we've got Micah and Bailey, and they're in a band called The Figs.
Correct, The Figs.
Yeah, The Figs, like fig tree, fig Newtons. Right, exactly. And apparently they did something very recently. So they had this song, Forrest Frank-esque, inspired, called Lemonade.
Yes.
And then Forrest heard the song, and then what was happening between Bailey and Micah and Forrest? Can you share?
Oh, I will. Bailey will probably make it clearer. But anyway, I mean, they had written this song, as I understand it, some time ago and hadn't really done anything with it. But then they read about Forrest breaking his back. And so they sent him this video because they'd seen he'd written something in a song about how he was sure God was going to be making lemonade, out of lemons. So they sent him this song that they'd written actually some time ago. And the rest is just kind of over a few days' time. They were back and forth and talking and working and finalizing. And so Friday, I didn't know what this meant before Friday, but they dropped it, which meant they put it out there.
Yeah, it gets
and
really...
it was like almost instantly went up to number 1. I mean, it's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. It's a God thing. But,
yes.
It's always surprising.
So what is it like being the grandmother of Bailey, who's now collaborating with Forrest Frank? A song about lemonade is now number 1, and God's doing some amazing things in everyone's life. How do you feel as a grandmother right now?
I feel very proud of Bailey. I feel very grateful that God is using him in this way, him and Micah. And with Forrest, I mean, Forrest is amazing for even taking note of their song. Of course, I think their song is amazing. But,
right.
I mean, it's just kind of a really cool collaboration, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say so. Miss Jane, thank you so much for your time today. Cannot wait to hear more from hopefully Bailey this afternoon and more about what God's doing in their life and hopefully in your life too. So thank you again.
Well, thank you. We listen to your radio station just all the time. I've got it on in my sewing room right now. I came out here so it wouldn't be in the background.
She's a smart grandma.
Anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm a smart grandma. Yeah. I know that God is smart, and I'm just leaning on him because that's all I can do.
Thank you so much for your time, Miss Jane. And do you mind if we keep in touch with you, from time to time?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I'd love it.
Yeah, okay. I think Bailey from the Figs is on line 3. Let's see. So, God, thank you so much for what you're about to do. Hi, is this Bailey? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, is this Bailey?
Yes. Hello. I'm also here. My name is Micah.
Guys, I got to ask, how are you feeling like right now?
We are bewildered. We're bewildered and befuddled right now.
Speechless, overwhelmed.
Yeah.
How do you go from doing what you're doing as the Figs? How do you go from an idea to lemonade to all of a sudden the guy who you kind of are in the same business doing things with, then he reaches out? I mean, this is, like you said, bewildered, befuddled. I mean, this has to be a God thing. I mean, what are you guys thinking right now?
You're absolutely right. This is 100% the Lord. Micah, you want to tell them a little bit of the story? Yeah. Well, so... Yeah, it's one of those things that you can't comprehend, and so you just don't, and you just kind of you're rolling with it, I think we've been doing music stuff for a couple of years now, and making some videos of writing like other artists. I don't know how much of the backstory you saw of it, Tom. Did you see some of the Instagram stuff that happened?
I have, and I love that. I love your breakdown. Okay, Forrest does like keys, music, sound effects, and then you cut to like your Pro Tools, whatever. And I'm like the music, the birds, the toilet. I'm like going, okay, these guys, they're pros. They know what they're doing. How do you go from being like camp counselors in Michigan to having so much influence in music? I mean, you guys obviously know your stuff and what you're doing. Where does all the creativity or the collab come from? Is this just how God wired you as the Figs? And also, what's up with the name? Talk to me, because I love Fig Newtons, by the way.
That's good. We should have realized how big people giving us fig flavored food was going to be before we named ourselves this, because we weren't huge fans at the the We have grown to love it. And that's the good news. Yeah, we actually started as camp counselors back in 2019 when we were still in college at this camp that we're still working on, and then post college came on full time. So this is our full time gig.
So all year long, or
yeah, year round. We especially do summer camps during like about a 10-week span from June to August. So we're still in that. Then the rest of the year, we kind of run as a conference center for Christian group stuff.
Which just adds to the absolute insanity, because like these 10 weeks of summer camp are like the absolute craziest time of our life in the first place. And then on top of that, Forrest Frank responded to our thing and started reaching out and wanted to make a song with us. So just finding time to do it was nearly impossible, but Lord worked it out. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, can you guys hang out for just 1 second?
Absolutely.
Awesome. We're talking with Bailey and Micah of the Figs, from camp counselor to music collaboration with Forrest Frank. When we come back, I want to hear more about the story and the making of the song Lemonade. Sound good?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, here's your new collaborator, buddy, Forrest Frank and Your Way's Better on the Light FM. Let's go.
Oh, Lord, I need you now more than ever was.
This onto my plate, like Bailey and Micah were talking about. They're still on the phone. We're talking to Micah and Bailey of the Figs. Their full-time gig right now is camp counselors at a place in Michigan for kids, because they love, what God's doing in that younger generation. So much so, from music and now to counseling full-time. And then God drops another bomb on their plate in the middle of a 10-week summer camp. Oh, by the way, Forrest Frank on line 2. So share with me, I think you guys did like the first verse of Lemonade, and then he hears it. And so if you don't mind, share that story, how he got involved, what you guys did, and then when Micah picked you up off the ground and realized who was calling, what did that all go like?
Man, just in the heat of camp, we saw that. So we had posted this video, how to write like Forrest Frank, and we were like, man, it'd be crazy if he just commented or something. That'd be wild. Yeah. And then beyond that, he records a response video, and so we see the response video late on like a Wednesday night. It's like, I guess, a week and a half ago or whatever. We see that, and we're kind of flipping out. The next morning, we have a DM from him on Instagram that's like, he's reaching out to us. And so we start talking back and forth and start FaceTiming, and then we're just working together. So we're sending back tracks, stems for the music, and we're making a song at that point. So we'd already made the chorus for the video.
Okay.
And then he wrote a verse, and then we wrote a verse bridge kind of idea. And then, the rest is history.
Yeah. It's something we realized about Forrest is that he is a workhorse. That man he's an animal. And so, and it helped, obviously, he had broken his back and had nothing better to do, I think, at that point. But, he is so good at what he does and so quick in the making of the music that it was, once it started, it was very quick before we had a full song.
So in 2 days, 1.5 million streams, number 1 on iTunes. After Micah picked you up off the floor, how do you respond to the news? Oh, yeah, happy Monday. Blam. I mean, what are you guys feeling right now?
Yeah, it's indescribable right now. And I think one of those things we've said a couple of times, it's very easy to not be super prideful about it because it's so clearly led by the Lord.
Amen.
Every piece of the timing from when we released it to with the caption that he had put on another one of his posts that was turning lemons into lemonade, and then we released the video that day.
Which we didn't know. We hadn't seen him post this thing about, we'd already made the song, the chorus with the lemons and the lemonade idea. And then after that, he posted something with the song he just released, God's Got My Back.
Yeah.
And it was captions, making lemons into lemonade or something like that. And so just another part, the Lord just tying us together, weaving us together in this story.
Right. A lot of gratefulness and thankfulness to Forrest for everything he's done working on this thing, but also just the way that the Lord has woven this together and led so clearly, and it has been pretty amazing. So,
Well, speaking of amazing, first of all, you didn't know how many people would be giving you figs at your front door. Get ready for lemonade to become. Now, do you like yellow or pink lemonade?
yeah. We better start liking it soon. That's all I'm saying. Well, one of our favorite things that somebody reached out to us with was making a custom lemonade drink, like a fig-infused lemonade.
A fig-infused?
Like, I can't imagine what that flavor even is. I don't know if it exists yet in the world, but could be fun. Could be fun.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. It's Monday. My boss may have left the building already. I think we should do an exclusive debut of Lemonade right here on the Light FM. What do you think?
That would be super fun. Let's rock it.
Would you do me the honors?
That track,
I won't drop that track. Would you do me the honors of introducing it right now?
Hi, Micah from the band The Fig. Bailey from the band The Fig. And this is our new song with Forrest Frank called Lemonade on the Light FM.
Hey, the love of God has got me deep, no old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I wash my worries, wash away. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. With that living water, Spirit, Son, Holy Father. Devil thought he really got us. I guess he just forgot that God works everything for better. No matter what the weather, he knits it all together. Cozier than a sweater. Oh, I'm lighter than a feather. Just thinking about the things you've done. You mix the sorrow with the sweet, and that's the perfect remedy. The love of God has got me deep, no old spies. That desert I was in was deep, so dry. But now I'm out here feeling free, so fly. I'm chilling in the shade. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I wash my worries, wash away. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making sugar cane on a summer day. Ain't my Jesus better than the words I could ever say? Promise that the great, the good, the bad would come along. Cause if life is always easy, probably doing something wrong. He comforts in the sorrow, he's giving in the loss. He stole the shame I carried and wore it on the cross. Providing me a future and man of for today. I tried to give you lemons, but my Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. My Jesus making lemonade. Lemonade. I wash my worries, wash up. Lemonade. It's gonna be okay. I gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. All stars, he's always making lemonade.
A gratitude moment on the Light FM.